All right, everybody, welcome back to the show. I am here with my guy, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the multi-time flag football champion, my guy, Daniel. What's going on?
What's up, man?
Not too much.
Ah,
Hey, it's almost
well,
time.
almost that time.
Ah,
We've been dreading
woo!
talking about other stuff, having to argue about WNBA and things like that. Football
It's
slowly
back.
approaching us.
We are, wait, does July have 31 days?
Yeah,
We are
I think.
officially two
Yeah.
weeks out from watching NFL preseason. Texans, Bears, August 1st, 7 p.m. is the
Caleb
preseason
Williams,
kickoff. Yeah, and CJ Stroud. Well, CJ Stroud not gonna play, but
he's not gonna play.
Caleb Williams probably not gonna play either. But still,
He'll
you
probably get a drive.
should. You
He should.
should
Like, I mean,
a little
that's a
bit.
difference. Yeah, we talk about that
Yeah, yeah.
when we
But
talk about it.
there's something else a little more pressing that's right up front. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna pull a you here.
Oh,
throw
okay,
throw a wrench in here that's not on the rundown.
okay.
And we don't have to stay on this long. I just want to say, oh shit, you still there? Okay,
hmm
my HDMI cord is fucking up. I just want to say, get off Bronny dick. I'm so tired of hearing about this
Yeah.
shit. I'm so tired. And then at the Alexander Sarr shit, just under the radar. This man went
Mm.
out there and went 0 for 15 with 8 rebounds. Did you see that shit?
No, I
The
seen it. I
number two
mean,
pick.
I said, yeah. I ain't never seen number two pick do all that. Now
What? And that shit just like swept under the rug. All the show
they
was still
mentioned
talking about
it's
Bronny.
it's in the C it's in their C list category for the number two pick, but Bronny is the opening monologue. Just
Yeah,
like,
we
what is
we gonna
going
spend
on? Like
45 minutes talking about Bronny. Guys, what's his name? Amani Bates. We don't talk about Amani Bates like this. He was the number one recruit in the nation, all this, da 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 da. And then went to college, completely fell off. They realized, it's a lot missing. His arms are shorter than his height, which is weird. That's a weird, like, you got a negative wingspan as a 6'8" dude. Like, that's a problem. He can't play defense. And right now, what they do, stick him in the G League, and he's making his rounds in the G League, and he looks good. He looked good all this year in the G League. uh who was Gilbert Arenas brought up the number 3 pick, Jaylen Brown, in 3 games went 5 for 26. He spent his first year with people being like, oh, he's probably not gonna be that good because he can't dribble with his left hand and he can't shoot. Now he's 6'7", but still, I feel like we're blowing this all out of proportion. Like people like Colin Cowherd jumping in saying, nepotism. LeBron misused his power in the NBA to get his son drafted. You know what? If
oh,
there's a lot of guys in the NBA that get drafted way higher than Bronny that we have way more expectations for, that a
and
year or two later just
they
are we
fall through.
realize they can't play basketball. Anthony Bennett was the number one pick in the draft, and it
But
took
people
a month to realize he can't play basketball at the
and
NBA level.
I don't even understand why people is saying things like this, because if you understand basketball in the draft, the second rounders
Are
tend to not
almost
never
none of
end
them make it.
right. It's just like Draymond Green is the most prevalent one that I could think of that actually had a good career. Like, that's probably gonna have a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah,
Like, so what else? Usually they end up
Manu is in the
the
Hall of
best,
Fame.
right?
Like, yeah,
But
so a couple.
the best the second round picks always are, or what, role players coming off the bench.
Yep.
They're not gonna be superstars.
Like,
Like,
most likely you're not going to make the league. Secondary is you might be a solid bench player that essentially never plays. And then
right,
there's one or two, there's 3, 4, 5 second round guys that are like Hall of Fame all-star level. But
right.
90%, 95% of those people drafting the second round almost,
End up overseas
yeah,
or
they
G
don't even
League.
play in the NBA. Like, most of them never even make it to the actual league itself. So having these out proportioned fucking expectations of Bronny just because he's LeBron James' son is weird, because there are also other all-star, all NBA caliber players' sons that have
Who's
went into the draft, went in the second round, and we don't give a fuck. Nobody cares. I understand it's LeBron James, but that don't have nothing to do
it's
with
a it's
what
a lot
Bronny
about
is.
it's a lot about to come up too in the next 3 to 4 years. I want y'all to get the same energy to
Andre
Melo's
Iguodala
son,
Jr. Yeah,
Andre Iguodala, Ronda, all they sons coming up. Who else?
I mean the Boozer
The
kids are,
Boozers.
but
They nice though.
they nice.
They nice. I ain't even gonna hold you on that one. The Boozer
They
twins
super
is,
nice.
but it's
It's
a
one
lot
of them
of
that's
them.
better than the other one, but yeah,
Yeah, it is, but it's a lot of kids. So it's just like give all of them the same energy, and mind you, a lot of these players are ranked higher than Bronny as well coming out of
yeah,
high school.
yeah,
So I want all the same energy for them. Like just
yeah. We got
keep
to
it the same. If we could
keep it
keep it the same,
consistent.
then it's cool.
That's it. Yeah, let's dog everybody drafted 50, 55 and up on expectations of you need to be a solid NBA player. Because that's
Right.
my expectation for Bronny was, can Bronny be in the league, be on a team where he takes a couple shots, gets a couple assists, and maybe kind of just runs the second unit?
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually, like when he's 27, 26, 27, 28. I think that's pretty reasonable to think that he can still do that, even though he hasn't been able to, he hasn't been shooting well. That's the
No,
other
he
problem
hasn't.
is like, okay, he's not bringing the ball up. He's not running the point. That's weird, but that's something you can work on.
That's coaching as well.
Yeah, he's not bringing the
But
ball up. He's not running the point, and he's not shooting well. Those are two things that, like, okay, I can deal with
and,
this.
but we also got to realize, keep it short. Bronny, out of everybody that's in the summer league, has played the less basketball.
Yeah, yeah, that's a
He's
good
still
point.
like he trains a lot, yes, but how much do you actually think he's been up and down the court playing live basketball?
Yeah,
Way less than everybody else.
I mean, the man
Get
had a
this
heart
man some.
attack, man.
Thank you. Like, come on, y'all. Like, we got to stop this. This dude's
He
19
literally,
years
his
old.
heart stopped. Like, what are we talking about? But I just wanted to
I
get it off
don't
my
know.
chest because I keep hearing. I to the point I don't care what Bronny does.
I don't.
LeBron James is my favorite player of all time in the NBA. I really don't care, and I feel like a lot of this is people that don't like LeBron that are just like, look how bad he is. He made his son get drafted. That could have been a spot for somebody to. It's like, well, yeah, and even that the
What
spot
about
that I had that could have been picked there, he might not have ever played in the league.
what
He,
about all those spots that could have been had when you pick a player from overseas for their rights, but they don't come until 2-3 years from now?
yeah, Jokic,
What
yeah.
we gonna complain about that?
And Jokic looked fucking
Was
terrible like his first year. It's like they show the highlights of him doing little passes and all that shit, but he couldn't play
what
defense.
Joker was a second round pick though, wasn't he? I think so.
I think you're right. I think you're
Yeah,
right.
Joker was a second rounder. He was like early. He might have been in the 50s. I don't know
Let's
actually, but I know he was
see.
second.
Second round, 41st pick overall.
All right,
So top
so
10 in the second round.
right, okay.
Same thing. And yeah, and then he didn't play in the league till he was fucking 22 and he came in and he wasn't good. He wasn't good. 2-3 years late, older than Bronny is right now, and he came in and wasn't good. Then you have the opposite side, and we'll get off this. We have the opposite side. I was looking this up earlier. Do you know who Quincy Dobie is? Quincy Dobie. You remember him? Played for the Kings.
Mm-mm.
He averaged 33 points in 5 games in the summer league one year in 2009. Did that matter? No. Anthony Morrow scored like 50 in a summer league game. Do you remember him? Remember
And that name, yeah, that name sounds familiar.
Like, yeah, he had a solid career in the
That
NBA.
because a lot of these players come from the G League too. Like people forget the summer league is a mix of G League players, players who's 2-3 years coming off the bench in the
Yeah.
NBA. Like some of these
You wonder
players
why he
been in
getting
it.
cooked. It's because there's a 30-year-old man with a mortgage. His mama lived with him. Like his grandma just died. She 90 years old. This man 30 years old. He been in the G League for 6 years and he's still playing on the summer league team. And we like, well, this 19-year-old looks bad. What are we talking about? Fucking Ron Holland and Buzelis look bad in the G League Ignite. Okay, what does that mean? What does that mean, bro? Like none of this shit means nothing until you get on the court and you lace them up a couple years into this, man. If we looking at 2025 summer league and Bronny's still there and he's still going 0 for 30 in a couple games, now we can start having this conversation of why is he in the league still? At that point, right now it's like, no,
Right.
give the 19-year-old a chance. That's what we're going to do. Yes, we're going to give the 19-year-old kid, let's LeBron James' son, a chance. Simple as that, man.
Simple.
So silly.
Yeah.
Speaking of LeBron, man, the Olympic team, man. I mean, I wrote this down yesterday. So this is before this morning when they faced Serbia and beat them by 15 points. Let me check it out, man. No. Oh shit. See, oh my god.
What, they let him come back or something?
This can't be the right one. No, there we go. 105-79. And guess what? Guess what the big difference is? Big difference is Coach Steve Kerr put the real lineup in. I'm tired of this, bro. I'm just tired of I feel like this is gonna be my career as like a podcaster sometimes when I start getting on these where I'm like, what are we just gonna be disingenuous for the sake of being disingenuous? We're gonna pretend like when Steve Kerr plays Bam, AD, fucking Drew Holiday, Derek White, and whoever the fuck else for a majority of the game that's the best lineup we have. No, it's not. We all know that. When he put out Curry, Bron, Anthony Edwards, Joel Embiid, and AD was the starting five for Serbia, guess what they did? Beat them by 30. Whoa. Who could have seen that shit coming? Who could have seen that? I put the best lineup out there for the majority of the game, and guess what? They win the fucking game.
Yeah,
Easily.
but anybody with eyes and knew some type of basketball would have knew I would start these 5 players. Like that's a crazy ass lineup. Like 5.
Yeah. But that's the point. It's like people are so concerned. What is the other team we supposed to worry about? France? I'm supposed to worry about Rudy Gobert. Do you know what Joel Embiid does? Like I'm about to look it up.
We know. The only thing they got is Wemby, but they probably got some.
The funny thing is, we have somebody that I trust to hold Wemby, Anthony Davis. Now he might be 7 inches shorter than Wemby.
Right.
Or if there's anybody who can match up with him like physically and kind of do weird, freaky, my arms are 10 feet long shit, it's AD.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess in the little exhibition games, Joker showed what to do with Wemby. You gotta get physical.
Yeah.
You gotta throw shoulders on him.
Now look,
like Wemby's still gonna get his, but
listen to this. This is Embiid stats. I'll just go the last 5 times, right? That he's played against Rudy Gobert. 50-12, 39-7, 32-9, 19-9, but he only played 30 minutes. 40-20. Shooting 51, 45, 40, 59, 68%. Come on. That's the best team.
We talking about probably the most fraudulent defensive player of the year for the NBA 3-time defensive player of the year.
And people are like, what about Canada?
For 40.
What about Dillon Brooks? Ooh, and SGA. And Lou Dort. That's a scary team.
And Jamal Murray. It's a bunch of guards. It's a bunch of small guards. It's all guards.
Look what happened.
And then Zach Edey.
Yeah, no, Zach Edey's not playing. He's not playing for Team Canada.
Well,
none of the rookies are playing for their national team, which is smart. It's like, hey, I'm gonna go get ready for the actual league that I get paid for. I get paid actual millions to do this, not just like for the country. I don't know. To me, the idea that the USA is going to lose is silly because we're not talking about some random team. Like people are still going off there. I keep hearing this. People say the last time they lost last time. We didn't lose the Olympics last Olympics.
No,
the 2020 Olympics, we took home the gold.
Yeah. What do they think about FIBA?
Team. They're thinking about the U.S. select team where the best 2 players was like Anthony Edwards and Keldon Johnson from the fucking Spurs. And they got cooked in that one game. That was Germany. They lost to Germany for the gold.
And it was the game where all the superstars was like, yeah, we definitely gonna come back for the Olympics. We thought the Young Bucks could do it.
Yeah.
Nah.
And it's because that track star, what's the track dude name? The main track dude right now.
Lyles.
Yeah. Noah Lyles.
Yeah, there we go.
And he was how can America be whatever? How can the NBA be a world championship if they can't even win against blah, blah, blah. And everybody took this and really ran with it and didn't even realize, well, wait a minute. Who was the team? Like, what's the team that we put out there? And I wanted, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it fast enough, but it wasn't good. It was bad.
Nah, it was a bunch of young dudes that was out there, no chemistry, looked just sloppy, more ISO ball than team ball.
And it's just silly, like, and people really took that as like this is a representation of the USA basketball team. It's like, no, we fucking went out there and
With
spanked
our
people
JV of the NBA.
in 2020. No, not even that. In 2020, when the real Olympics was here,
Oh
we
yeah, yeah, yeah,
won.
yeah.
We won with a worse team. I'm trying to find that. So this is the team from 2020. Bam, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, Draymond Green, Drew Holiday, Keldon Johnson, Zach LaVine, Damian Lillard, JaVale McGee, Chris Middleton, Jason Tatum.
Now y'all should be,
Versus
if that team was this year, y'all should be worried.
yes, yeah,
Jeremy
fuck yeah.
Grant,
Was the
did you
like the
say,
fourth? Yeah. He
bro,
was a
get the fuck
starter,
out of here.
and we won gold. We won gold in 2020 with that team. So you telling me now we put out a lineup that's Curry, Anthony Edwards, LeBron James, Jason Tatum, and fucking Embiid. We're not gonna just steamroll. Come on, man, stop. I understand football is
I
around
need
the
to meet
corner.
these I need to meet these people who think USA really about to lose a game.
Football is right around the corner, guys. We don't have to keep doing this and just making up fake ideas of things that can happen to get clicks. We don't have to do that. We can just have
Mm-mm.
the normal we can have conversations about this. The USA team, I don't think we should be worried whatsoever.
I don't think
Why
I
would we
ever.
be worried? Who's gonna beat us? There is no Spain anymore where there's 6 guys that were in the NBA. There's no team like that. Canada is the closest. They have 4, but then like 2 of the what is it? What did we say? Shea,
Shea,
Dylan, Lou Dort,
Dylan,
Jamal
and Jamal
Murray,
Murray.
and somebody else. But there's only 2 people there that are legitimate, like, oh shit, they could really go off and do something. And
Jamal Murray
they
and
both
Shea.
point guards. So how's that gonna
Right.
work?
So right. I was say, so what are we doing? Because I know
Somebody
for
gotta have the
sure.
ball, somebody gotta be off the ball.
Who played better off the ball to you? I would say Jamal Murray.
Yeah. I mean, that's his whole career is off the ball. So yeah.
Exactly. So Shea's gonna control the ball most of the time with that.
It's like, bro, you don't I try every matchup we can sit there and do that with every team that's in the Olympics and go off who's the best players on the other team, what's the matchups that we can put out there, and we win all those. We win all of them.
And we can mix up our starting 5 and still win all of them.
Yeah, and even if not, it's like, all right, let's just throw the toughest 5 we got out there for the first half and see what the score is. It's going to be a 20-point blowout.
Yeah.
I've seen people talking about, oh, the Australia game was close. Jock Landale had 20. Okay. Okay, so I don't care. Why am I supposed to? This ain't the real games. This ain't even the real games.
Australia won't make it out of group play.
Let's see. Let me see what the box score is. Because it's so silly to me, and because somebody was talking about it.
I think Kerr had a bad shooting night that night too. I said Curry.
Let me check it out because it's so dumb, and when you look at it, you can be like, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense." Okay, so we threw out. Where was I going? Okay, here we are. Who do you think took the most shots in that Australia game from our team?
AD.
He took 12.
Yeah, AD been our leading scorer.
He's been kind of the best player almost in some ways, just on both.
My Lord,
2 ways.
AD, can you play like that with the Lakers? My God,
please,
in the NBA, please. Do that, man. When Joker's in front of you, do that.
Yeah,
just do that.
Lock him up. I just don't.
Y'all just played Joker.
But the thing is, Joker's main superpower, however you want to put it, his main skill is passing the ball. Well, guess
He ain't
what?
got nobody to pass to.
Ain't no Jamal Murray out there. Ain't no Michael Porter Jr. Ain't no fucking Aaron Gordon. Ain't no none of them coming. None of those guys. You
Did you
got
see? Did you see the rip?
You got some dude with a bunch of syllable.
Did you see the rip Ant had when Joker and dude tried to do a pick
Mm-mm.
a handoff, like a pick handoff, and
Uh-uh.
just came right
Just
through him and
grab that
throw it, and,
shit.
and Joker was just looking like, man, look am I playing with? Like
It's
you
real
playing with the
shit.
military? Like, what
That
are
shit
you doing?
real, bro. Like it's so silly to think like the USA, like this team is gonna lose. Tatum, Bron, Embiid, Ant-Man, Steph, Halliburton, Holiday, Bam, AD, Booker. What do all these people have in common? I can call them one name, you know who the fuck they are. Like, what are we saying? And hold on, see, that's the other part. Kevin Durant is not playing. Kevin Durant hasn't played. Anthony Davis didn't play in this game versus Australia. I didn't. Oh yeah, he did. Who am I thinking about? Derek White. Derek White didn't play in the game versus Australia where it
Derek
was a
White
six
might
point
not
win.
play. They just need to fill that spot.
And that's what, and the shit, I just realized, I don't think we talked about it. When they booted Kawhi off and put Derek White, did you realize that put them even with guards and bigs? That made them even. If you consider Bron and Tatum as bigs, even though they're forwards and you can kind of play with that a little bit, but they both play the 3 and the 4 more than anything else.
Right.
If you take and you put Kawhi, who plays 2 through 4, like if you take Kawhi out and you put Derek White in, I think it's 6 and 6 or whatever it is, guards and bigs. You just made a more balanced team putting Derek White in there. The Kawhi shit, like you should have put
The
Jaylen
only
Brown.
part, who care?
Don't
You could have put
care.
1,000. You could have put a
Could
20
have put
more people.
Brunson, Kyrie. You can just name all the All
You
Stars.
right. You could just name whoever not on. It's only 12 people on the team, so you can name probably another 12 that could have been on that team, that last spot. I don't know why Derek White got it.
He plays defense.
That's above my pay grade, but
I just think, who are we missing from the All Stars that you put in there? Here's some names. You tell me if you think these. There's only a couple that you think that could replace anybody on this team. Dame.
mm-mm.
Do you care? Does Dame for Derek White do
Nah.
anything for the
Dame already
team
got one,
if
and
he's
he
coming
already
off the
got one.
bench?
I don't think.
No.
I wouldn't. Nah,
Paolo,
I'm good.
Paolo Young doesn't
Nah,
move me.
nah, he didn't move me at
I
all.
feel
He was
like,
on that team, that young boy team.
oh yeah, yep, I think so. Yeah, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, Julius Randle, Trey Young. Problem with that is I just named like 4 of those 5 people are fucking guards that are 6 feet tall.
Yeah, no, I don't
Ugh.
move. It don't move me. I think Jalen Brown, Brunson, and Derek White. Those other ones, if they would have gave it to him, I'd have been like, I guess.
Cool, yeah.
But
The only other person we are missing that didn't make the All-Star team this year would be Paul George.
yeah.
It's like, Paul George or Derek White. Not that to people it sounds blasphemous, but I'm pretty sure that even just if we go off, if I pull the stats out, if I just go pure stat man, it's very close. Paul George is 22, 5, and 3. Derek White is 15, 4, and 5, shooting 46, 39, 90 versus 47, 40, 90.
So he averages what, 5 more points than he do. He probably shoot more
He
than
probably
Derek
shoots
White does
7
too.
more shots than Derek White does. That's the problem. Yes. So it's like, what are we? I'm giving up somebody. I'm giving up somebody who's taller for somebody who's more efficient. Okay.
You got young. Yeah, he's younger. He's younger than Paul
Yeah,
George,
yeah,
right?
definitely. Young. Paul George is 35. Derek White
Right.
is 30.
Okay. So
yeah.
Derek White. So all Derek White gonna do is get experience and headline the 2028.
He gonna be 34.
Olympics.
He gonna be cooked by then. Sorry, Derek White, but you probably gonna be cooked up by then, I would
Just get this
imagine,
gold medal and be cool. You
and
got a
enjoy
ring, get a gold
it.
medal and chill.
It just we're just in that cycle, man, where football needs to come back now.
It just do.
Football
No,
needs to
yeah.
come
Oh well,
back.
I'm kind of excited for track in the
Track,
Olympics.
yeah, the Olympics. The Olympics. It's just like the Olympics. This is the funny part that we're. It's gonna be August is gonna be weird. You want to talk about content? We gonna be doing 2.5 hour pods because it's gonna be the Olympics going on. Preseason is going on. We got to do all type of preseason shows and going through the
Man,
teams and doing all that and cover the Olympics. Like it's gonna be August, gonna be crazy. I'm glad I don't have kids that are in school because that it would be a fucking
I got two.
nightmare. Yeah, I already know. Like that shit would be a nightmare. You dealing with the kids got to go back to school in a week. Then you got the Olympics going on. You got this going on. You're trying to pay attention to fucking everything all at the same time. Like, oh shit.
Good thing I own
I
my own business. I got time.
was gonna say I'm gonna pray for you because even then, that shit's still like still stressful. Fuck. Oh, you want to hear the
Yeah,
names of that select team that played last year that everybody was up in an uproar about?
yeah, because
Uh,
that was the World Games, right? The FIBA World
yeah,
Games.
I think yeah. It's Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, Langston Galloway, who's not in the NBA, Jalen Green, Quentin Grimes, Chet Holmgren, John Jenkins, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, Keegan Murray, Peyton Pritchard, Nas Reed, Jalen Williams.
Oh, so Paulo wasn't even on it.
Mm-mm.
That was his draft class, though.
Hold
Cade
on, this can't
Cunningham.
be right. Hold on. I think that's the wrong thing. Let me see. FIBA. I think it's FIBA.
Yeah, I would say it's the FIBA World Cup because I remember when they was who was the young? It was the young boys. It wasn't. It was about 2 years ago because it's every two
It had
years for the
yeah.
FIBA, right?
That's what I'm. I think it's 2022. Nah, this can't be right either. What fucking year is this? Why is Brandon Bass on there? That can't be right. Either way, a bunch of young. Because I remember Reeves was on there. Anthony Edwards was on there. I think Paolo
Yeah,
was on there.
Paulo was on there because I remember Reeves been on there because he was
Regardless,
cooking.
that shit. What's the name? Needs to go ahead. Oh, I think here it is. Paolo, Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards, Halliburton, Josh Hart, Brandon Ingram, Jaron Jackson, Cam Johnson, Walker Kessler, Bobby Portis, Austin Reeves.
Everybody, your 2028 Olympic team.
Oh man. And I would
Hey, don't
say
hey quote me on it, boy. Half them people will be on 2028 Olympic
probably,
team.
yeah. And I would say this is Paolo before he had this year, which is kind of like
Right,
his hey,
his
I'm
breakout.
here. Yeah. Jalen Brunson, this is right before last year, which was hey, I can score 30 a game, guys. I can
Right.
be the focal point. Brandon Ingram, wishy-washy. Jaron
Mm,
Jackson is like basically a pure defensive player.
right.
Halliburton, this is
Right before his
right
thing
before he
too.
took off. Anthony Edwards, this whole year has been he's Michael Jordan, so he didn't even have that yet.
So this
What are
is
you talking about?
before everybody
Yeah.
became the guy that they are now. So
Literally, it's like they turned in. The only one that even had buzz was fucking Austin Reeves, and he didn't really deserve that buzz. He just plays for the Lakers.
right.
You score 15 for the Lakers, and you're the fifth option, and you automatically just become like some amazing. It's like when people talk about Lamar Odom, then you go back and look what Lamar Odom did. You go, oh, okay, he was cool. Like you
But they
don't
did talk
understand.
about
Lamar
but
Odom
he
was a
also
as a point
he,
center. Like oh,
he
okay,
also dated a Kardashian too. That was another reason.
and he's famous, yeah. Because let me go. Because the first time I realized that, I was like, ew, like what? Lamar
And
Odom
when he
averaged 13
like
and 8.
13 and yeah, I would say 13 and 11, I thought.
So at his peak, he was six man of the year, 14, 8, and 3. So he basically just averaged like, yeah, 13, 7, and
Okay,
3
so
assists.
everybody on the Celtics starting lineup averaged that. So we gonna
This
say
year, yeah. That's
like what are
crazy.
we
Like Lamar Odom was all right, man. Come on now. We not finna look back and be like Derek White was so amazing. Like, no, he was a very good
Player,
starter, role player, starter, whatever you want to call him.
whatever you want to call him, like
Solid
interchangeable.
NBA
That's
player.
what the six man is. It's like you the next man up. Like
And
we need you. Like
the fact that Derek White is 30 just fucked me up. And the fact that we talk about Bronny as like there's no way he can be in the league, but like Derek White has just been kind of
just floating around.
just a guy, and then he gets on a team that makes sense for his skill set, and all of a sudden he becomes Derek White, like a really good role player.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
Who did he play for before? I can't
Spurs.
remember. Spurs. Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. There's no reason to worry about Team USA, guys.
We'll be okay.
Everything will be fine.
Y'all worried about Team USA, but really all y'all need to be worried about y'all favorite NFL team. Like y'all worried about the wrong things right now. If you ain't a Chiefs fan, you should be worried.
This time we bite. We here. NFL season is right around the corner, man. You don't understand. I'm so excited. I'm so excited because football is so much easier to talk about than basketball. Like basketball has been draining because it's on every single night. Like every
and it's
night,
about to be.
you was about to say it's about to be something.
I said, yeah. I said, and it's about to be on every night again after the NFL is over. You see the rights that they just passed, right?
Mm-mm.
So after the NFL season is over, the NBA is going to play games every day of the week on different shit. Some's gonna be on Peacock. You know they got streaming rights to other shit now. So Monday through Sunday is gonna be NBA.
Just expect a lot of Wimby takes from me because that's
just expect a lot
it.
of. I tried, but I just
Yeah.
couldn't get to watching it.
I watched some highlights because even that gets convoluted. It's like, all right, now I gotta watch. There was 7 games tonight. Like I gotta watch fucking an hour of highlights now. Like that, even that becomes like too much.
I want y'all to know now. If you ain't, I'm not giving you no wizard takes. I'm not giving you no.
No, maybe a little Alexander Sarr. Like, oh, is this guy
Yeah, okay.
the biggest bust of all time?
Yeah, but I'm not giving you none of those things, man. We not going. What I was about to say, Hornets. That dated my ass. Where the Hornets at? But
no, the Hornets around.
Charlotte, you're right. I was thinking New Orleans for some reason.
And actually, they got a little something. If LaMelo can be healthy, Brandon Miller is nice. Bridges, which Bridges?
They're gonna have to show me. Miles Bridges, he re-signed to them. I thought he signed somebody else.
Oh shit! No, I think he's still with them. I think he was talking about trading him, or am I tripping?
He might have re-signed to him. I know he signed a contract.
Deal official. He signed with the Hornets, but they've been talking about trading him since he came back.
It might be a signing trade,
so he can drop a new mixtape.
Can't wait for that. It's gonna be fire.
Hey, I'm trying to. What is an RTB? Something like that. It's some shit.
Oh no!
All right, well,
it's crazy how.
Either way, we got football around the corner, man. And so with that, we're gonna. Did I hit record? Okay, I did. We are going to go through each division. I think I was saying conference earlier, but our division. We're gonna go through each division and rank the teams within the division. And then sometime before the actual season starts, we're going to go through and just like do full playoff predictions, like early playoff predictions, early like record, and do the whole thing that I basically did last year and do a full breakdown episode of what we think of team and what we think their record could be and all. We'll do that whole thing. But right now,
I might throw in some future bets too. That if y'all some betting men, can throw in some future bets. Put your money down early.
Which you just reminded me of something, but I'll tell you when we get done.
Put your money down early, because it ain't looking that. I was about to put money down on IU getting traded to the Chargers because them odds was like plus a couple thousand. I'm like, $100 give me what?
That's pretty good odds. All right, let's pull this up. Wait, wrong one. Hold on.
Ugh,
Put myself in
already.
here somehow.
Jared Stidham.
All right.
Come on, just move Bo Nix to the top. Why are we doing this?
So we are going. I mean, we can just
don't,
bounce around here and go through some of the rosters, but I just want to start at what I obviously felt like was the bottom. I feel like he would
I
agree.
don't trust
Well,
no team with Zach Wilson on it.
we're doing AFC West first. We're starting with both West divisions. In AFC West, I feel like that's home field for both of us, and that should be a easy division to get through. We know the AFC West pretty well because we're just tied to the 49ers. We probably have a pretty good feel of the NFC West as well. And so that's where we're
Yeah.
starting. So let me go back here.
Without further ado, the worst team out of all of them.
It's funny because I didn't even mean to have them pulled up. I really wanted to like have the divisions
Is it
separate.
bad that I actually think the Raiders are better than the Broncos? Like
No,
I don't know.
no, because I agree with you.
It's like,
So let's
what are we
start at the
doing
bottom.
here?
Let's go through the depth chart now. Actually, now that we talk about it, so we're gonna just call them the worst team in the division. Let me see if we can fit offense and defense in here. Damn, why are there so many defensive positions? Can you see that well on your end,
uh,
or does
I,
do we just need to do
if I,
one?
yeah, just
We'll just
blow
go
that up to,
offense. We'll just go
again.
offense.
Oh man, these odds.
No, I get it, and I figure if you can't see it, then somebody watching this is gonna be like, "What the fuck? What am I looking at?" Because they'll probably just be on their phone. So, I'm assuming this is projected starters because I don't know why Jared Stidham would be starting.
Over Bo, yeah. I mean, well, if that's the case, then I would like to see Bo Nix play a lot in the preseason as well.
Yeah.
So
I
I
mean, this
definitely don't
preseason
think
has
Zach
a
Wilson
lot
should
going
be
on.
playing at all. I don't think he should be in the NFL, but whatever. Uh,
Hey,
that's
who
just
knows?
me.
He might be the starter. I think he has the most starting experience out of everybody. So
I
just
don't know. Stidham started to.
be prepared for that.
I'm not finna have this argument with Stidham, Wilson, and Bo Nix. Like, we're not finna do this right now. Your number one draft pick from this year needs to be starting.
I mean,
Like,
or they do the Mahomes, the Patty Boy special, and sit him for a year while Zach
yeah,
Wilson and Stidham
yeah, but
battle
they
it
sat
out.
him behind. Yeah, but they sat him behind a quarterback that he could learn behind, not a quarterback that he's just like, bro, I'm better than you.
The other part is
Like,
if you sit Bo Nix for a year, he'll be 43 when he starts next year. He's gonna be 43 years
how you
old.
get drafted this year and the oldest quarterback in the room? Like, what is
Oh my god, bro. I just think about that shit. Like, think about somebody who's think about somebody family member, friend of a friend, whatever, that's 23, right?
right?
They were in high school when Bo Nix was in college. They were like a junior when he was a freshman in college.
Every
I just think about that. I'm like, that's how long it is. Somebody, because my sister is that age, so I think like she didn't graduate yet. This man was in college starting already, and he was like a sophomore. By the time she graduated, this man was like a third year fucking. He's in his third year, some crazy shit.
I know. COVID messed a lot of people years up, but come on now. Now we just doing the fool with these 7, 8 year starters and
He's
stuff
gonna be
like that.
25 by the end of the season.
That's crazy.
He looked 50. Okay,
How
I don't
you?
want to talk too much shit.
Yeah,
Let's go
yeah,
through. Let's go through
but
the
what's
roster real quick.
okay? What's crazy is I kind of like their receivers, but
You,
I don't like their quarterbacks
oh, Cortland
because
Sutton, Josh
the Sutton
Reynolds,
is nice,
Marvin
Tim Patrick
Mims.
is nice,
They
Reynolds
got
is.
Troy Franklin. Why Troy Franklin got to be on the fucking
That's
Broncos?
what I'm saying. And his Bo Nix is receiver in college. Like, why not? Troy Franklin is going to be on the field.
Yeah.
Like, it's the NFL in 2024.
Oof.
They're going to run a 40% of the time you got four receivers on the field.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
Troy Franklin will be on there.
imagine Troy Franklin and Bo Nix light up the preseason, and that's the headline of the preseason. Bo Nix and Troy Franklin, Oregon alumni, dominate
Oregon
the
Ducks,
preseason.
right? Bo Nix
uh,
throws 70-yard pass to Franklin because the free agent corner failed. Okay, congratulations. But
was
no,
McLaughlin? Is
but
that the small receiving back dude? Yes. Okay.
yeah,
Yep.
he's not bad either though. So I mean, they got good support. It's just I don't trust the coaches and I don't trust the quarterback. And
You know
then
the
if we
the real
keep
problem is right
Marvin
here.
Mims Jr.
No, right here. That's
Oh
the
yeah,
problem. It's I only know one. No, I know two people's name on here. He's old though, right? McGlinchey, 30. That's not old.
30. No,
But like, yeah, Garrett Bowles. Ugh, this line is
that line is disgusting.
that's gonna be the worst part, bro.
Ben Powers is I think
Check him out. Check him out. Ben Powers, 27 from Oklahoma. Man.
I was about to say I don't think he was a bad. Oklahoma don't produce bad linemen
But
theoretically, but
the
we never
offensive
know. It's the
line is bad.
Broncos. Yeah,
Hey,
they've been
isn't
bad.
this
Like
yeah,
yeah,
man, you fucking traitor.
yeah, he came from us. Yeah,
You
and,
fucking traitor. Ugh.
but
But
yeah, some it's not
offense,
a
oh,
average. It's mid. It's only because of your quarterback. Put another quarterback. Put Kirk Cousins there. We're talking about.
no, I
Well,
don't think so.
I think so.
Hell no. Hold on.
Corey
This is how
Sutton
we
don't
gonna
get.
know. Let's go to their defense real quick. Yeah, defense is bad.
Yeah, that's a horrible
Defense
defense. It's
is
bottom tier.
bad.
That's like below average.
Oh my god. Pat
Ugh.
Sertan and a bunch of guys. Just a bunch of dudes out there. And then
Yeah, that
Patrick
is a bunch of
Sertan.
like it'd be like no net. Like,
Ooh.
why are they doing this to them, bro?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
nobody wanted to play for Denver this year.
Damn. Y'all didn't
What is
even
going?
draft nobody like serious that I just
Because
can.
I'm trying to
Fuck.
look. Hmm.
Cody Barton is a name I feel like 67 tackles. Okay, now
Hmm.
okay, 121 total tackles last year. That's solid.
Well, I mean, 120 out of 67. That means 60 of them was 67 was solo. That means another 60
60
you had
assisted
help.
tackles.
Like, what
But
is
that's
it?
cool.
D?
That's
I mean,
pretty
oh,
good.
he's a linebacker. That's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what you
That's
thought. Yeah,
your middle,
yeah.
yeah, your inside linebacker. That's why I was like, that's the only name that I'm looking at that I can remember at all.
John
Just
Franklin
no, that's
Myers,
not who I was thinking of. But yeah, it's like, oh, okay. But
Zach Allen.
Zach Allen. 5 sacks. Hey, okay. I
Tied
bump.
85th, top
Uh
100.
let's put this into contrast, actually, and go to so who this is the thing for me is that I'm struggling with. Who's next? Who's third?
Chargers.
Chargers, you think? You think Raiders are
Yeah.
better than Chargers?
Yes.
Okay, so for these, let's just compare the team with theirs because these guys are pretty run down too. Honestly, Herbert, Herbert's up there.
Yeah.
I think we both
Obviously,
have him at the
I'm
top
surprised
half.
Easton Stick ain't somewhere starting. If they let other Jason Stidham start,
I mean,
shit.
that's a good point. Gus Edwards, Jake.
That's a
So
cool one. But how they're both questionable already? Season ain't started yet.
because they both
But,
were hurt last year. Aren't these both the Ravens running
yeah,
backs
yeah.
that both
They
got injured for half the
uh,
season?
that's a good. If they stay healthy, that's a good one too, right there, though.
Yeah, I mean, if that's a big if, especially for
Oh yeah, I
Dobbins, who's
mean,
basically been
yeah,
injured
because you don't
every
want
year.
Kamina Vito. I
Yeah,
don't even know who. I don't even know these guys.
Kimani Vidal,
And Isaiah Spiller is that? What's your name's little brother?
that's like he must be like a rookie. Isaiah
Ain't that
Spiller,
Isaiah Spiller's what's your name's little brother?
I don't know.
Yeah, that is him from Texas A&M. He's actually pretty good.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you got a decent running back group then. You got two young guys, two vets, but they just need to be healthy. The receivers is
fact
where it gets
the fact that they still got Quentin Johnston
yeah.
starting over DJ Sharp
He was their
is
number
out
one
of my
pick.
mind. Yeah,
He
I
got to
get it,
be in there
but
somewhere.
Brandon Rice, Hayden Hurst, that's a cool little Will Disley. They got some ballers on that offense.
It's cool.
The only reason why I
Parham
picked
is like the third
the
now. That's nice.
Raiders over the Chargers was solely defense.
And they line starting to get there. You throw
Yeah,
Joe
Joe
Alt in
Alt.
there. Now
You
you
throw
got
Joe
the
Alt
left
anywhere.
side because Zion was nice last year.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple plays where he had locked up CJ.
I tell you what, Joe Alt better come in blocking like everybody said he
If he
can because
does, hey, line gonna be nice. Because now we talking about just the right guard is like sketchy. Because your center is solid.
right.
Left guard is a good young guy. Left tackle is one of the what do we want to put him top at least top 10 probably left
But
tackles
the
making
thing
his
about
way
it
up there.
in our division, man, having a horrible a questionable guard
Could mean a lot.
when
Yeah, you're right.
because especially going against Chris Jones and Crosby can go in and out. Our whole D line is crazy. I can tell you that
Yeah.
right now.
But
Like,
we'll get to the Chiefs.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
so big standouts obviously quarterback
Quarterback
A wide receiver is like a
B minus.
C. I would say C plus C because like
I'll say C
it's
minus
bad.
minimum. You said receiver?
Yeah, receiver's bad. Actually, I'm gonna go like D. Actually, now the more I look at it, is like we don't
I'll
know if
take a
Lad
C.
McConkey's
I'll
good.
take a C.
We
Yeah,
don't know if
I'm.
Brendan Rice is good. We don't know if Quentin Johnston can even catch,
That's true.
can even has fingers on his fucking hands.
So really, we only going off Joshua Palmer and DJ Sharp.
Yeah, and Joshua Palmer for the last 3 years has been like the fourth option on this team, and he's the
So
number
now
one
he's the number
receiver.
one guy.
That's bad. So
Yeah, just for the sake of it, because I guess if the
we can
line
both.
do pan out, if the
Go ahead.
line do pan out how it's supposed to, and Herbert do got a little bit of time, and those running backs
It can
are
still work.
healthy, I think it could work.
Because then the other side, you got bad receivers, but you got pretty good tight ends. Will
Yeah,
Disley, Hayden Hurst,
Hayden
and then
Hurst,
Parham is now your third option when he was pretty solid. Every
right?
time used to not used to,
He
but
could
he'd be killing the Chiefs sometimes. He's had games where he just like
open.
third and 10, all of a sudden his big, and isn't he like fucking 6'8"? Yeah.
Yeah,
His big ass just third and 10, he just throw a little fucking entry pass while he's just posting somebody up. Just give me that. Did that shit all the time. But so I would like offense is like
total offense. I would probably give
slightly
like
above average. So whatever
yeah, I
that
would
is,
probably
C
see C
plus.
plus, C
Yeah,
plus total offense right now.
yeah, I'd agree with you. And then there's spots. There's like some spot like the line right now is like looking high. And receivers like
Right,
it could be a like I think that's what it is. The receivers could be a B minus where you're at, and they also
right.
could be an F once we get around to the season. So
They could wait.
depends
They
on the
could
young
be
guys.
right. They could be a B minus, like I said, or the Chiefs receiving core from last year.
Exactly, just a big nothing. So let's look at the defense. I think is where it's a little weirder.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how much time Joey Bosa really has left in the NFL.
Where okay, so they run a 3-4. It's not really like we're playing
Khalil
around with
and
three
Khalil
four
Mack, like
four
what are we
three,
doing?
bro. Like we're really pushing what a 3-4 to 4-3 is because Khalil
Yeah,
Mack and
because
Joey Bosa are like hands in the dirt, 3 point
yeah,
stance, like
they not
every possession, like every
what
single play.
they really got this man at wide linebacker.
Yeah, like he's not
Get
an
the hell out
outside
of
line.
here.
He
That
doesn't
man,
play traditional outside linebacker. They're
just
not
because this
stand
man
up guys that drop into coverage.
just because this man goes to the flat to get the running back sometimes, it don't make him a linebacker. But
That's
stop
weird.
playing with everybody.
So
Like,
now we just fudging the positions a little bit. They're edge rushers. That's what it
yes,
need to be. But like so you can kind of take Morgan
3-4.
Fox and Ford is like you guys aren't really one of you guys will play there. Like the other one, there's not 5 people on the line, and we know Mac
Man,
and Bosa are going to be on the line.
right.
Whoever I don't even know who this is. Agbania, he must be. No, he played last year. Didn't play a lot.
Not a lot. They got
Let's
him
see.
starting.
He played a little bit at the end of the year, at least. I don't know why. Did he just? Oh shit. Yeah, he played in fucking a handful of games, bro. All right, that's why. Like,
He's not going to be on the starting lineup. I don't even understand what
so
we're doing.
yeah, so Morgan Fox and Ford will be your inside linemen. Mac and
Yeah.
Bosa will be the edge. That's cool.
Right.
Denzel Perryman, solid.
Yeah, Perriman's always been solid.
So then who are the real linebackers then?
Asante Samuel.
So we saying, oh, Colson and Perryman are your fucking inside
Isn't
linebackers.
Tua isn't Tula Tua whatever the hell? I thought he
That's
was a
they rookie.
linebacker.
No, that's not they. No, that was the rookie last year. Okay. Yeah, and that's why I was like, this is hard. Yeah, because you're right. And Bud Dupree is an actual linebacker. So it's weird that they
Yeah.
have these positions. That's what I was like, Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa being your outside linebackers. That's why I was like, this is a real, we're really tiptoeing on the line of like what a 3-4 versus 4-3 is, if that's what we're doing with the Chargers,
Because you're
who
really not gonna have Bud Dupree on the sideline when the
no.
game start.
And I
That'd be
know they got the
foolish.
new coach and they gonna move it around, but you can't really move it around very well if you're asking Bosa and Mack to play outside linebacker in a 3-4. They
And
finna get torched.
if that's the case, why didn't y'all draft a D tackle
Yeah.
if y'all wanted to do
Or
this?
yeah, like what the fuck? So oh man, so the Chiefs play the Chargers. It's finna be Pacheco in the flat, Pacheco in the flat,
Right. If that's the
Rasheed
case,
Rice in the flat.
and the thing about it, you got the two oldest people on your defense trying to play outside linebacker.
Oh my god.
Bro, when the last time you seen Khalil Mack chase anybody down in the flat?
That's
I don't
not
know.
Aiden O'Connell where he got most of his sacks from.
Yeah, all right.
But like, yeah, so I guess this is one of those like TBD because like, how are you guys gonna maneuver this? Like, how are you gonna fit this team into a 3-4 defense? It almost
They're
looks like
not.
it just can't work that way.
It's gonna be a 4-3.
You're gonna run a 4-3 with 3-4 concepts and get burnt. You don't have real outside
They
linebackers
fuck
to
they
play in coverage.
they fuck around run off. Shit, they might run a like a I don't know. They might have more DBs. Mix it up. You know,
The
4-2,
nickel,
a 4-2 something.
yeah, some type of nickel shit where we just got. But then
Six
even then, like
DBs out
who's
there.
yeah,
Five DBs out there. A four
but
two five
they
type
not even
shit.
that deep. So you saying Derwin James, Sante
I take
Samuel,
Samuel. 410 is
and
a
you
rookie,
putting
right?
uh let's see. No.
No,
So we talking about like even then, like, okay, so their defense is like, all right, you guys have some real both sides, because like the
they
offense
got
only has
but it's,
certain spots that's okay.
but they have eye popping names. Like we know
Yeah.
like
But how
five
does it
six of these
work?
people, but it's
That's
just
the real
like
question.
an injury has always been their issue for the last 5 6 years for defense. Derwin James,
True?
Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa. Can y'all get on the field and stay healthy the whole year? That's all it been.
Yeah. And now you throwing another wrench of go take your old ass out there and play outside linebacker. And you've never played it before in your life. Go ahead and go do that.
Right. Hey, you see
Okay.
that slot receiver? Go get him. All
Yeah.
right.
Good luck. I don't care.
All right.
That's just crazy. All right. So they have some major gaps in their team. That's kind of what I was saying. Like, I mean, I guess now that we're looking at it, you're right. They probably are third. Like, that's what it's looking like. Let's go look at the Raiders and we know who on top. Do we even got to
Right.
do the top of the AFC West? We don't even really
Yeah, right.
gotta.
Obviously, we know
Y'all know what that
who going
is.
last.
We
What are we
know
doing?
who is number one in the AFC West. It's not even a question. So let's look at the offense.
Oh, that running back group is horrible.
Zamir White, Madison.
That is
Yeah,
like a
Josh Jacobs is gone, and they didn't get nobody back.
that's like a D plus
Ooh.
C minus running back group.
Because they
Alexander
got
Madison is your best one, you think?
probably
And they got Zamir. What
Zamir
did he
White
do last year?
from
Georgia. I mean,
from
he's your
Tampa. No, he played.
no. He
Oh
but
yeah, he the nigga that killed it. He killed us. That's right.
most of his yards probably came against us.
I'm pretty sure it did.
One
Yeah,
forty
remember
five.
140?
Yeah,
Yeah, he killed us. I remember that now. As soon as I seen the shit, like, yeah, he was the one. They just kept handing it to him, handing it to him, handing it to him.
6 foot 215, a big dude.
Yeah, that's a big fella. But
Yeah, but we really about to do the Jameer.
that's it. Like wide receiver Adams, he don't want to be there. He want to go play with Aaron Rodgers again.
Yeah, Jacoby
Jacoby
Myers,
Myers, solid.
solid.
Michael
Trey
Gallup.
Tucker.
Hey, what the hell? Michael Gallup
What?
is your
Who?
third.
I mean, you got they. I mean, they ain't got him as it.
I don't know who Trey Tucker is. Oh,
Is they rookie last year, right?
I, yeah, something.
5'9", 185. I guess Brock
But
Bowers is
man,
good.
but they tight end situation is nice because Michael Mayer was their first round
Hmm.
pick last year, and then Brock Bowers is their first round pick this year. So it's
Brock
like
Bowers a fuck around be slot receiver.
basically. So if you
You
want to
gonna see
throw him,
my
if you throw him in the receivers, if you call Brock Bowers a slot receiver, that makes the receiver group look a lot better, honestly.
right, and then you bring Michael Mayer to a tight end.
To the
That's a
real
nice
tight end spot.
Devontae Adams, Jacoby. If you go Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers, Michael Gallup, Brock Bowers, and then Michael Mayer on the field at the same time,
That's nice.
I'll take that.
That's tough. That's tough. It's tough to match up all everybody. Like
Yeah,
if we going
I-
five, like just empty, like that's tough.
yeah.
That's a tough empty matchup. Like, but then okay, now okay, you got a solid receivers, bad quarterback,
Yeah.
okay running back. Well, we'll go like
Hmm.
D plus. It's like oh okay, if Zamir White can be good, then you're
It
in
could
that
be
like D plus
he.
area.
Let's put it like that. He is a solid running back for what they need now in
Yeah,
running back
we just need
terms.
to hand it off to you.
He wouldn't make the roster in early 2000s.
No, fuck no.
Yeah,
So
that's what I'm saying. So he's just good
this
for
team
now.
needs to be able to throw the ball.
So yes, they need to be able to throw, and
So
so
then
it's
let's
gonna.
look at the
Are
line.
we? I'm looking.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm
Who?
looking.
It's just a bunch of who. This
Powers
man got three
Johnson.
last names. Jackson Powers Johnson. This man
I
got
think
three
he's
whole
the only
last
one
names.
that I actually know though. Like, which is
That's
crazy.
crazy. Oh, that's the rookie. He just got
Okay, yeah.
drafted from
So I was about to say, yeah,
Oregon.
he's the only one that I know. So
Ugh. Okay, so
yeah,
that's offense is like they in the same boat with
What, the Chargers? No, was
yeah,
it
no. I feel
no
like the
Denver?
Chargers have less holes, honestly.
Yeah, the Chargers. That's what I said. The Chargers had better offense, but I think the Raiders got a better
So these
defense.
guys are flip flop basically. Like
Right? Yeah,
they have the receivers and no line, and the Chargers have like a young
the
up and coming
line,
line and no receivers. But their receivers,
questionable
their
receivers.
questionable thing, the Chargers receiving core, I feel like
How,
is probably slightly better than the Raiders offensive line.
right?
Unless the young guys are cold, because I'm assuming that all these guys are young. Okay, that your left tackle,
He about our
Parham,
age.
24.
He young,
Jackson Powers, that's a rookie. This guy's 24. He's a
24.
rookie. So yeah, you got three guys that are
Ooh, you
two
about to
rookies,
start the
one in
year
their
with some
first year.
rookies?
Yeah. The whole right side of your line is rookies. That's not a good sign. So,
Uh,
I'm starting to, yeah, you guys might be downgraded to, but oh, here we go. There, this is the part. This is where it becomes spicy for the Raiders because this is what their whole team is built off of.
mm-hmm.
Defense.
Why is too Nate
Automatically,
Hobbs?
different positions. Nickelback. He just plays both.
Oh, my phone broke on that side. I was like, what is going on?
But Max Crosby, Christian Wilkins is like that's already
Yeah, that's nasty.
ooh, that's tough. Malcolm Kuntz was all right. Yeah, Malcolm 8 sacks.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
That D line tough.
That D line is yeah. 30. Oh, hold on. Who does this nigga play for? I can't see. Damn, it ain't no way to. Who you get drafted by, bro? It don't even say. All right, that's all right. I don't need to know that deep into John Jenkins' career.
Somebody click my name.
Diablo, Spillane,
Jack
solid.
Jones.
Jack Jones, your corner. Marcus Epps,
Marcus
cool.
Epps.
Hobbs
Nate
was all
Hobbs
right.
is cool. Yeah, that's a solid
So
defense.
this is like
that's a top 10 defense.
That's crazy because if you think about it, is this the best unit that's not on the Chiefs team? Like out of all the other three teams, is this the
I was
best
gonna,
unit?
and I was
Period.
just about to say that. I was like, this is probably the best unit out of minus the Chiefs
Yeah,
out of all three teams.
that's crazy.
Because I mean, that's the top 10 defense right there.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, that's a great defense. Yeah. So what do we got him at second? So that feels about right. A defense, strong defense. I feel like I'm more okay with your
Yeah,
team being based on that.
especially when you playing the Chargers twice and the
Yeah,
Broncos twice. Like
two
you got
teams
a strong.
with poor that we just went through that like aren't the greatest setup for their offense. And then the Chargers, well, even the Broncos, like both have massive gaps on defense. So it's like, all
Hmm.
right, our average or slightly below average offense just has to do just enough.
But the thing about it is, if you scroll up, look who they second string quarterback is.
Yeah.
The guy who always come off the
Arguably, yeah,
bench.
arguably better than their starter. Like you could easily make that argument.
The guy who comes off the bench dropping 30.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro.
so I
Yeah.
mean,
So we got it. So we're gonna say let's start number one. Do we need to go through the Chiefs depth
just so they
chart?
can see it. They know so everybody can
Just
see what this roster
yeah.
looking like. Come on now, look at
This shit is hilarious, honestly, if you start
that.
looking.
Talk about a unit. Mahomes, Pacheco, Rice, Brown, Worthy.
Ugh. Travis Kelsey. Like you know what the problem for us is? Backups. Not that great.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
backup,
Now you
like the
got.
backup units in
I
every
wanted
spot is like
Clyde gone 2 years ago, so I don't even understand why
you.
he's still on
I
the
wanted
roster.
Clyde gone when we fucking drafted him.
We should have got
Run a
DeAndre Swift when
five
he was on
four
the board.
seven. What the fuck? We drafted a nigga who 5'5", ran a 5'7". This nigga ran his own height.
Kadarius Toney got to prove some
Yeah.
shit. McCole Harmon got to prove some shit. Scott Moore just keep falling down the board. What a
I'm
first
still
round
like
pick.
we got some rookies, and that's the problem I think maybe we're having like with the other teams is we don't necessarily know all the little gem rookies that every team signed right now. But like
Right.
Jared Wiley could come on and be
Yeah. I
the
heard that
number
he,
two.
yeah, definitely.
Like he could take over Noah
And
Gray's
what was
spot.
crazy is Irv Smith wasn't a
Ain't
bad
no
tight end.
slouch. Yeah.
It's just like, I'm surprised we just,
It's crazy.
uh,
The hole on our team still is just receiver. But if Brown and Worthy are just solid, instantly it
yeah,
becomes where's the hole on
well,
Wanye
yeah,
Morris?
well,
The tackles.
If Brown and Worthy are solid, Rice does what Rice did last year, and then McCole and Tony just contribute
It's
more
already infinitely
than
better. But I'm saying for what's the hole on this team? The tackles? If Brown
yeah,
and Worthy are
I would say
solid,
Wanye Morris
yeah, it's Wanye Morris and Jawan
and
Taylor.
Juwan Taylor,
That's where
who it
you're
was the issue last year.
and even then you got Sua Matea and Godric that could be your backup, and Lucas Niang is still
Louis
sitting
Niang,
there,
yeah, I would say you
who
got
we know
Niang
is
coming.
like he's okay. So even then, like the Chiefs team, the more I look at it, the more I'm starting to dare I say,
Repeat,
three-peat,
repeat.
three-peat, maybe, possibly.
And then that defense is, oof.
Yeah. I mean, it's still the same. Like the defensive line is still not, it's not great. Like if you
I
really
don't know.
think about it,
I think people sleep on our D line
because
more than what it.
if we call in Karlaftis a solid starter, Chris Jones
He had
obviously
10 sacks
elite.
last year. That make you solid,
Yeah,
right?
you're definitely solid. You're creeping into
And so
good right there.
he
Yeah.
had 10. Well, click it. What he had 10, 11 sacks last year?
10 and a half.
Yeah.
17th. So right in the middle, right below them. That's what I say. You're at 10. He could have a breakout year, and now we're talking about is he a top 10 defensive end, which would be very scary if we're talking about 14, 15 sacks, even at 13, 14 sacks. We're talking about like,
Right.
is this a top 10 defensive end in the league, bro? Which is scary. Pairing him with Chris
But
Jones.
you putting 13 sacks next to Chris Jones is wild.
Yeah. It's like, but outside of that, Karlaftis, okay, let's call Karlaftis good. Let's call Chris Jones elite. Where do we put Mike Dana? Like just below solid? because we don't really know what Mike Dana is
Mike,
as a full-time
he's
starter.
right, but
Now, Menahue's gone till probably fucking January. Pause it for you real quick. I'll pause it if you need that. Fuck.
damn.
Where's we at? Yeah, the defensive line is like no Menahu makes me very like I can't. It's just still like that's probably the worst group here is the defensive line because the backups like
I'm really waiting for FAU.
to see what
I
he can
think he
do.
could.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he could be a good help.
yeah. Because why
And
is
what's
he not
crazy?
starting over Mike Dana? He should
I
definitely.
think
He's
he
a first
will.
round pick. Like he
Yeah,
should be starting
I
on the
think
right
he
side.
will. He's been working with Tom Lee this offseason too.
That's
So you
weird
know
to
what
me.
happened. You know what happened when you work with Tom Lee after a season because Karlaftis did it
Yeah,
before this last season. He had 10.5 sacks.
you're right. You're
So,
right.
so I mean, look,
Linebacker.
we
It's
know what we got. I
a
like Drew Tranquil.
little yeah, it's a little scary looking at the backup linebackers a little bit.
Yeah, backups is just like
What's going on here? Because it's just Nick Bolton, Drew Tranquil, Leo Chanel, and then like, ooh, okay. But we run a lot of nickel, so really,
mm-hmm.
realistically, only two of y'all are gonna be out there most times anyway. So somebody's gonna get subbed in and out. Like
Yeah, because then you got
corners,
Joshua Williams, Justin Reed, Brian Cook, Jalen Williams, Trent McDuffie, Jalen Watson, Trent
secondary
McDuffie.
is nasty.
Yeah, and then Ekau Boy Doey. What how you
Echo,
say that?
Echo, boy,
Echo Boy D.
Boy, Do,
He's
Echo.
not bad.
Yeah, he
Shamari
cool.
Connor's not bad.
Jaden Hicks is the thumping
But we drafted
safety.
two corners as well. Where they at?
No, you thinking of Jaden Hicks is the rookie. We drafted him, and then
Right.
Hayden is the other
Hayden.
corner that we
Yeah, that's what I say.
drafted.
Kamari Hayden.
Yeah. And he's
So I
he good.
mean,
That's they solid. And if they come on and do anything and you add that to this, if they're just like just barely good enough to put out on the field, that's enough. Deion Bush is still sitting there too. Like Shamari Connor can play nickel. I guess a lot of the secondary makes it where they can really kind of twist positions a little bit and kind of put guys in a lot of spots.
yeah, Sutton. I'm Sutton. I keep saying Spags like to do that.
But either way, we number one, number one in the AFC. Come on now, easy money. So let's go back and
We ain't
look.
gonna give y'all grades. I know it.
Yeah, come on now. And so we know Chiefs won. And then we're going Raiders too by kind of default because the defense,
Yeah,
and then Chargers,
Chargers
and then
and
Broncos
Broncos.
fourth. Okay, that felt pretty smooth. What we got? NFC West is bam. Let's go backwards with these guys. Let's start at the top. We can go through these guys real quick.
Yeah,
I mean, this shit is crazy. It just gets to though, like the right side of the line. It's like but they held up
Colt
enough to make
McKivitz.
it to a Super Bowl last year. So, but yeah, Christian McCaffrey, Mitchell, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Debo,
Debo.
the fact that they added this fucking white dude
Yeah,
and the shit he was doing at Florida was fucking
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah,
But they
that
about
when
to
they got
trade
him, I was
Ayuk
like,
though. Ayuk
yeah,
just
that's
demanded a trade, so that's gonna get weird. But even then, Jawan Jennings, Purcell, and Debo is still gonna be like pretty good. George Kittle. The more I look at it though, it feels a little like, maybe this ain't really if you get rid of Brandon Ayuk out of this
yeah,
mix, it's starting to get a little okay, you guys have one guy at each
yeah,
level.
because you got Jacob Cowing taking his spot, or is it
Yeah.
gonna be Purcell?
Purcell,
Purcell,
Pearsall. That's it. Pearsall
Pearsall.
is definitely going to be your second receiver, most likely. But he's
Yeah,
hurt.
but who
Look,
going? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's out,
yeah, he's just completely out, not
and
questionable,
he's
nothing. So
so who's gonna be like
Jawan
stretching?
Jennings,
Who's gonna stretch the field?
Jawan Jennings is going to be your traditional X deep threat, like number one, and
I
then
don't like it.
it's a little yeah. And the more I look at it, the more it's like Brandon Ayuk out of here makes this a lot weirder.
Yeah, I mean they still the best team in that division. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah,
I don't like it without Brandon Ayuk. Now looking at it, don't like it.
look at the defense still like.
Starting off hurt already. Shit.
But yeah, Hufanga like towards ACL like midway
Yeah, I
through the
know.
season.
Like the end of the season. Shit.
Oh, Leonard Floyd, Malik Collins, Hargrave, Bosa,
Bosa,
Greenlaw, Warner,
Warner, Camp.
Devondre Campbell, Travarius Ward, Hufanga
They
coming
got
back.
they got
God,
They got Rock Ya-Sin as the backup.
yeah, fuck. Yeah, technical difficulties. So this looks pretty fucking weird. This is gonna look very weird. I know you're just seeing Daniel's face just plastered directly in the middle, taking up like filling the whole screen. Yeah, so yeah, so we just going off. We just gonna talk real quick and finish up the last bit of this podcast. So we both agree 49ers probably won. Two, the rest of the NFC West gets a little weird. I would imagine it's the Rams. Yeah. Let me go look. I can read them all for you, even though you can't see it now. Kyron Williams, Blake Corum, Boston Scott is their third. So that's solid. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. The offensive line is just Ulrich Jackson, Jonah Jackson, Steve Avila, Kevin Dotson, Rob Havenstein. Oh, Aaron Donald's gone. So there is a world where the Seahawks could take a jump because I'm looking at the standings too. It was 10-7, 9-8. So it's and you lose Aaron Donald. Matt Stafford's older. You don't really add anybody. I think maybe they added yeah, and they went all in and they got what they was looking for, you know. So now you're fucked. Now you just don't have anything on defense. Let me see. So Seahawks is Geno, Kenneth Walker, and Charbonnet, however you say it. Then wide receivers is DK, Lockett, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Laviska Shenault. Cool, that's a cool four. Noah Fant is your tight end. Pharaoh Brown, I don't even know who that is. Your offensive line, Charles Scott or Charles Cross, excuse me, pretty good. Is that a rookie? Is Charles Cross the rookie? Yes, that's the rookie. I knew it, yeah, because he was up there. Laken Tomlinson, Nick Harris, Anthony Bradford, Abraham Lucas, but he's hurt, so pretty okay. Yeah, I was thinking that same thing too. Of like if you just look at Cooper Kupp is maybe a little old, and Puka just comes down to earth even a little bit, and then you take Aaron Donald out, and now all of a sudden you're in a fucking shootout every game because your defense isn't getting stops. It's a little that could get weird. Two running backs. Yeah, the offensive line is not bad. You know what I mean? The offensive line never stuck out, and I don't really think they have any like crazy additions here or anything. No. The line. Or how bad it was. That's what I mean too. We never really talk about how bad they are either. The defense is who are the Devin Witherspoon, Kobe Bryant, and Reek Woolen. Julian Love. Julian Love is the dude from the Ravens? Or was he always on there? He's a safety. Nah, I don't think so either. No, he played for the Giants last year. And he was a Pro Bowler. I was about to say I knew he was solid because I remember hearing his name. He did play for him last year. He just didn't. It was the year before that he didn't play. But yeah, he had 4 picks. That's pretty cool. I'm think I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you, bro. I'm with. We can agree there. All right. So we got and that just leaves the Cardinals. And you know what? It's crazy because full year of uh God damn it. What's his name? Shorty. Kyler Murray throwing to Marvin Harrison Jr. I could see a world where no, I wouldn't go that far, but I could see a world where the Cardinals end the year with a better record than the Rams just because it's bad, like just bad shit happens. Cause okay, let me go through for you. Kyler Murray, running backs, James Conner, Trey Benson, Michael Carter is they third. Who the fuck is Trey Benson? Rookie. He's a rookie from Florida State. Okay, that makes sense. It's like, who is that? So then that's a solid running back lineup then. And then you got to think Michael Carter's your third. Like, he was a good backup last year for the Jets. Yeah, yep, for the Jets. Because he still got the Jets jersey on in his fucking picture. Boy, receivers. Marvin Harrison Jr., and when he doesn't get open, Marvin Harrison Jr. But no, Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Wilson, Zay Jones. So Zay Jones is like, okay, that's all right. And then, Greg Dortch, no, nothing else. Trey McBride is your tight end, okay. Paris Johnson Jr., left tackle, cool. Isaiah Adams, don't know. Froholt, don't know. Hernandez, don't know. Williams, don't know. But they didn't have like offensive line issues last year, so yeah, they just solid. The defense is like, who? Who are these people? Zaven Collins, Bilal Nichols, Justin Jones, BJ Ojulari. It's crazy because the defense last year was the better unit. But I don't know these people. I didn't watch enough Cardinals defense. Like, I wasn't locked in on the Cardinals defense. True. Looking for it. And there was no reason to look for it without Kyler. Let's be honest. No Kyler, we not watching the Cardinals, but that's just as simple as it gets. Now I'll watch some Cardinals games because Kyler to Harrison Jr. is going to be fun to watch. But other than that, Mac Wilson Sr., Kaiser White. I know Kaiser White. Does that count? Dennis Gardeck, Sean Murphy Bunton. Isn't he old? 27. Not that old. Okay, so still like in his prime. Jalen Thompson at safety. Buda Baker at safety. Max Melton. Yeah, you're last. All right, that's it. They're last. So we got Niners, Seahawks, Rams third, Cardinals fourth. I feel like that was. Yeah, I mean, not might they yeah. Out of all eight teams we went over, I mean, yeah. Broncos though, yeah. At least you got Kyler and Marvin Harrison Jr. to look forward to. Yeah, but who do you got throwing him the ball? I'm taking Kyler. You could combine all three of the Broncos quarterbacks and it still wouldn't equal up to Kyler. And even then, you like the Broncos receivers, but what if Marvin Harrison Jr. is really like that? Then that just throws all that out the window too. Where are we putting? We'll do quarterback rankings next week. We'll throw that in there because we got to do that again because it's football season, man. You know what? We finna wrap up because we had technical difficulties and this is gonna be weird to look at for longer than it's already been 10 minutes. It's gonna be funny to see, but so I hope everybody enjoyed. Yeah, those are our rankings in the AFC West, NFC West. Next week, do you want to do like a weird? What do you want? Who do you want to do? South. Both Souths. because that would give us a good one and a bad one. East would give us, if we do South, let's do South next, and then we'll save the next best pairing, the two best pairings for right when the season about to start, because that leaves us with AFC North, NFC North, and then AFC East, NFC East. Those will be the last 2 weeks of rankings we do. I think that's pretty good. So next week we're gonna do the South, the AFC South and the NFC South. Yeah, until then, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you later. Oh, by the way, hold on. See, you throwing the peace sign. That's disrespectful to the Texas Longhorns. Second, did you see that the commissioner of the SEC said that they're no longer going to fine opponents for throwing the horns down? So it's going to be, y'all better not lose a game. What? Now, you used to get fined in the Big 12. It was a fine to throw the horns down. Yeah. Now you throwing them down, no fines. Oh, it's going to be glorious. There's so many Texas A&M people and random fucking SEC teams. Hey, we not in the same football division no more, so I don't give a fuck. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead and come on, don't do it. No, what do you mean? Hold on, don't disrespect us. Oh, we got a better quarterback. We got the better quarterback. We got the better quarterback. We got the better start. Jalen Daniels will be better than Quinn Ewers this year. Mark my words. Mark it down. Write it in Sharpie. Jalen Daniels will be one of the best quarterbacks in the. Ain't nobody worried about that, man. Go call your fucking uncle, man. Is it his uncle showing up? Is one of the uncles showing up playing for Texas? Nah, I ain't worried about that. No way. What you mean? Okay, whoa. Who was in the Heisman? Which one was actually in the Heisman race last year? Oh, now it don't matter. Okay. That's fine. I'm talking about individual player. Oh, just wait. Wait. No. Actually, they would look at it and say, "Do we get the basketball team too?" If we get basketball, yeah. But if we just get into football, fuck no. What? Hell no. If we get the basketball team and the football team, okay, now we can have a conversation. But I was about to say, yeah, with basketball, it's like, why would we? Fuck no, I'm not transferring from the Big 12. No, you crazy? But, yeah, mark my words, Jalen Daniels will be better than Quinn Ewers next year. We will see. But, I'll clip this up, see what people think. I'm weak, man. Nah, he feel the same way. Hey, that man was up there before he got hurt. You got to remember, he got hurt. That's why he fell off. Exactly. I'm weak, bro. All right, so we will see you guys later, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.